According to the Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990, people with disabilities have a right to participate in any program they qualify for. By simply talking through solutions and using creative problem solving, you may find that accessibility is achievable even in countries where you didn't think it was possible.
Our leader asked us to explore the subway system and see if it was accessible, so me and another friend that was in a chair and two other able-bodied friends went off to explore the subway system, and we found out it was definitely inaccessible. And so as we were traveling up and down stairs, we had to recruit lots of people to help, which they were more than willing to help. Sometimes I just went down the street where there was no curb cut, so I just went out a driveway exit and went down the street. Train stations, people, there are places that obviously weren't accessible, but you just kind of grin and bear it and deal with the situation and have a good time.
You may want to survey host organizations' accommodations and to encourage them to network with disability organizations in their countries and communities. It is important to understand what options are available in the host country. It is not expected that everything an individual is used to in the U.S. will be available. Both the individual and the program's staff must be flexible and open-minded to adaptations and new ideas. There are many options for adapting recreation activities to be accessible for people with all types of disabilities. The National Clearinghouse on Disability and Exchange is a valuable resource which can provide personalized information, referrals, and support for international exchange and disability service professionals to ensure the full participation of people with disabilities. Contacts with international exchange organizations and disability organizations throughout the world. Publications and resource materials. Americans with Disabilities Act information. Tips on how to make an international experience successful.
My message for other hearing impaired, and not only hearing impaired, but other people, to have the chance to travel to other countries. And I strongly encourage hearing impaired people to get involved and to learn things that other countries have to offer, such as their culture, their lifestyles, and also to learn how hearing impaired people in other countries live.
It's important, if you're trying to involve people with disabilities in an exchange program, all things can be accomplished with the right amount of flexibility, cooperation, a little bit of planning. If things don't work out when you plan, adapt to the situation. We had a million situations where we had to adapt no matter how much we planned. You have to improvise, but all things can be accomplished, and you get a tremendous, hey, we made it feeling.
I'd like to personally invite you, professionals who work in the international exchange field, to think about really actively recruiting and including people with disabilities in all your exchange programs. With the Americans with Disabilities Act having been passed, with the beginning of the new millennium, I really think it's imperative that we have exchange participants that truly reflect the diversity in the United States. I think the exchange organizations will benefit, and people with disabilities have a right to participate with their non-disabled peers in what we know is life-changing experience through international exchange.
For more information, contact the National Clearinghouse on Disability and Exchange at 541-343-1284, voice TTY, or on the web at www.myusa.org, or by email at clearinghouse@myusa.org.